Sometimes you just want a break from all that action and need to lay back and chill. That's why in this video we're talking about the top 10 new romance slice of life anime of 2024. Let's go! Number 10, Pseudo Harem. Starting off our list is an anime with a very weird title. I mean, what does pseudo harem even mean? Well, our boy Eiji just wants to become popular and of course have a harem in high school. But all he gets is our girl Rin from the drama club. It's not over though, as to make his dream come true, Rin decides to act and cosplay as different girls to make Eiji's dream come true, and it might just lead to something more.
保健室で授業をサボっているところを見られた小悪魔ちゃん。
This is probably one of the most unique harem anime I've ever watched. When do you ever get to see one girl become an entire harem? And since it is on this list, there isn't really an overarching plot, but instead it's more of a compilation of their daily lives. What's even more surprising is that the MC is actually likable and isn't annoying like these other harem MCs. Number 9, Senpai is an Otokonoko.
先輩のその格好、久しぶりに見ました。
変かな？
いえ、素敵です。
Do you know what an otokonoko means? Basically means male daughter. So what does this have to do with anything? You see, Makoto has some very feminine features, but this worked to his advantage because almost anyone just fell in love with him. This includes a first year named Saki, but the weird thing is that Saki likes girls and Makoto's just a literal trap. How would this affect their relationship?
嘘じゃないよ。
嘘です。
嘘じゃない。
嘘です。
This year is full of amazing new romance shows, and this is probably one of the best I've seen. It's definitely not for everyone, but you're gonna be surprised that you don't need that much testosterone to pull a really cute girl. The twist is simple, the romance is light, and the characters just make the story a lot better than it was supposed to be. Also, everything's believable. Number 8, My Wife Has No Emotion.
問題ありましたか？
いや、すごく美味しかった。
そうですか。よかったです。
また作ってくれる？
かしこまりました。
But what's unbelievable is your wife having no emotion at all. Our boy, Takuma, is always consumed by work. And to make his wife easier, he basically decides to buy a robot. After asking the robot to become his wife when they were drunk, Takuma just found out that being in love with a machine might just be better than an actual human being.
ニナちゃんがそばにいてくれるだけで、すごい嬉しいから。
This is just like Plastic Memories, and let's pray to the anime gods that they won't have the same type of ending because my heart can't take much more of it. It does a great job of asking us the question if man and machine can truly fall in love. It's just fascinating to see an anime like this again with a simple concept that's executed perfectly. So what are you waiting for? Try watching it and see just how good it is. Number 7, the magical girl and the evil lieutenant used to be arch nemesis.
いつもありがとうございます。 参謀さん。
優しくなどない。すべて我々自身のプライドのためだと言っただろう。
Moving on is an anime with a really long title. So what happens when a magical girl and an evil lieutenant used to be arch nemesis? Surprisingly, it leads to a really good romance anime. Mira's organization wants to destroy everything, and Byakuya is the only one that stands in their way. While they were fighting, Mira fell in love with Byakuya, so how would this affect his plans of world domination?
これもありがとうございます。
Before you judge this as just another trashy shoujo anime, please hear me out. This is the kind of show you need when you have to take a break from all the rowdiness of anime. I mean, from the animation to the entire plot, it just screams wholesomeness. Not to mention the anime is perfect for watching with the family. It's animated by Studio Bones too, so you won't have to worry about animation. Number 6, Love is Indivisible by Twins.
どう？落ち着いた？
You know what's worse than being dumped by your childhood friend? Being involved in a love triangle with her twin. There's always trouble when the twins are involved, I swear. Anyway, the story is about two twins named Rumi and Naori who end up falling for the same person. Yeah, it's like that. But wait, Rumi dated the guy for a while and then decided she wanted to break up with him just so he could date her twin sister? You already know where this story's going.
何言ってるんだよ。治りこそおかしいぞ。
いいや。ごめん。ちょっと意地悪した。
Now, this is an anime where you're going to find a little bit of fan service. If you're a fan, good for you. And if you're not, we'll feel sorry for you. Anyway, when it comes to animation, you're not going to get disappointed because it's solid. Even though some of you might find the plot weird, trust me, you're gonna keep coming back for it. Number 5, Atri, My Dear Moments.
私の方が高性能でお役に立つことを示さねば。なつきさん、私の。
いや結構だ。
まだ何も言ってません。
いいから。
What happens when sci-fi meets romance? It becomes 100 times better. In a world slowly being enveloped by water, our boy Natsuki returns to his hometown just to find it swallowed by water. With his family gone and debts piling up, he dives deep into the sea, hoping to find treasure. But guess what he finds instead? A robot girl named Atri. From there onwards, their sweet and thrilling story begins.
ヒューマノイドは嘘もつけるのか？
もちろん。高性能ですから。
It's basically a story of a group of young friends who, despite living in a broken world, find joy in everyday adventures and create unforgettable memories together. The best thing about this anime is the color palette, as it feels very summery and vibrant. It has stunning visuals and good sound design along with an interesting concept. Just gives you a feeling of nostalgia while at the same time feeling fresh and new. Number 4, Shoshimin, How to Become Ordinary.
小市民にとって一番大切なのは私有財産の保全ってことにしたら。
Don't even bother asking how you can become ordinary. You're an otaku. It's logically impossible. You see, our boy Kobato had a bit of a rough time while doing the wisdom work and wanted nothing more than normalcy in his high school. Osani, his classmate, has the same goal, and they both work towards it until weird things start happening around them. Can they really live like normal citizens?
そっちの方が楽しいならそっちの小鳩くんになればいいじゃない。私気にしないよ。
僕はもう知恵働きはやめたんだ。
If you guys love anime like Hoyoka, you're definitely gonna love this anime as well. It's very subtle when it comes to handling characters and scenarios. Instead of a big obvious plot from the start, this show unfolds through a series of mysterious events that reveal more about the characters, their backstories, and where they're headed. When it comes to art and animation, it's absolutely gorgeous, and the cinematic style is equally stunning. Number 3, Makine, Too Many Losing Heroines.
まさかお金が足りないなんてことはないよな。こいつひょっとしてただのバカ。
Ever seen a popular girl named Anna getting rejected by her crush? Well, Kazuhiko has witnessed this unbelievable tragedy and labeled the poor girl as a losing heroine. And it's not only Anna who had this tragic incident. Many other girls around Kazuhiko are going through the same problem. Our not-so-popular guy gets involved in the relationship mess, and now he must help them.
焼き翔さん、これ冷却スプレー。
おお、ルックンテクした。
ルックンって俺のことか。
それかけて。
A1 Pictures. Do I need to say anything else? This anime is such a masterpiece in the world of romance, slice of life anime. The romance in this anime is not blaring at all and is very subtle. And the character designs, they're really visually appealing and well crafted. The characters' personalities bounce off each other, which makes their interaction all the more fun. With only 3 episodes out and such good quality, I'm really excited to see what's to come and how the story will develop in the next few episodes. Number 2, Aya sometimes hides her feelings in Russian.
ユキのことじゃ。ああ、マジで痛い。
クセ君、許してほしいなら黙ってこの手を受け入れなさい。
If this happened to me, I would be so embarrassed that I wouldn't even speak again. I'd be just like Komi. But why would I do that? Well, what happens in this anime is that Aoya Kujo, a half Japanese, half Russian girl, finds herself falling for a seemingly ordinary guy in her class named Masachika. Now, she often expresses her feelings towards him in Russian, but guess what? Masachika knows Russian. That's the biggest plot twist ever.
ミラシカ。
何よ。
いや、なんか言ったか。
The story of this anime is so sweet that you might need insulin for it. Jokes aside, the plot and the characters of this series are the main highlights. You know the basic rom-com formula is going in this anime, and while the characters might not be groundbreaking, it's actually what makes it work so well. Their familiar quirks and charm are simple, reliable, and surprisingly satisfying. Number 1, Spice and Wolf 2024.
一人は開いた。
まあお前が北に帰るまでくらいなら付き合ってもいいぞ。
And last but not least is the comeback of all comebacks in romance slice of life anime, Spice and Wolf 2024. The story follows Craft Lawrence, a merchant who happens to meet a wolf deity, Hollow. As Lawrence chases after fortune, Hollow tags along, searching for her lost homeland and providing plenty of comic relief with her sharp tongue and mischievous antics.
何を。
野暮なこと言うもんじゃありんせん。
First things first, the animation of this version is 1,000 times better than the old version because of some obvious reasons. You can see a lot of effort going into the animation, and the attention to detail is just amazing. Other than that, the relationship between Hollow and Lawrence is a standout feature, built on a solid foundation that clearly explains why they belong together. And that's why it's number 1 in our list of the top 10 new romance slice of life anime of 2024.